us here in Missile Dropkick. The referee's working a little bit hard there, making sure people get back and forth to the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of...
And we have K-No. Now this is a little bit different than No K, and I'm gonna say he is No K, but he is K-No.
I need you to understand that Kano may be one of the most domineering and dangerous professional wrestlers that I've ever had a chance to watch inside of the ring. There are very few wrestling forces that we get to bear witness to on a night-in, night-out basis that I could truthfully say can take out any man, anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, Kano is the god of war for a reason, and he is here to destroy Lethal Lucius.
Oh my. All right. Everybody pull your pants up. This one's going to be a knuckle duster.
And here comes the Bradford exchange.
And his opponents, coming into the ring by handsome Johnny Bradford and Brian Mercer, representing the Bradford Exchange, Lethal Lucius.
Now I just want to talk real quick before Lethal Lucius enters the ring. They say that styles make matchups. They say that styles clashing is what's going to be the best thing imaginable. But I need you to understand that these two men... Lou wants the mic.
Brian Mercer and Johnny Bradford, along with JB's ever-present covered tennis racket, or whatever that is there, bringing Lethal Lucius to the ring. Earlier we heard Lucius confront MDWA champion Danny Blaze, along with H5 and primetime Tommy Johnson. He's got more to say. Lethal Lucius apparently done talking all of his smack, finally making his way into the ring with Kano, as we have still this obnoxious guy in the pink jacket going to need to get off of that ring apron, or Kano's going to show him his way down. As I was saying earlier, Lucius basically told Danny Blaze, I went easy on you, kid. I toyed around with you. And says, I'm just going to allow you to breathe a little and go defend your title elsewhere, and I'll take on Kano. Lethal Lucius diving in on the go-behind. An interesting strategy, willing to get up close with Kano. That right there, side headlock, may be the better move. I would think that Lucius would want to stick and move and keep his distance away, because anytime he grabs a hold of Kano, he may just be giving over, Lucius that is, may just be giving over a limb for Kano to work over. Beautiful toe hold there into the front face lock, took Kano down, has the bigger man neutralized until Kano whips right back around. Another reversal by Lou. These guys keeping it close in. Neither man wanting to allow the other much space. A little bit of space is what Lucius takes advantage of with that big shoulder tackle. Keep your eyes on Kano because it's a big arm drag and another. Kano is fast, deceptively so. A man of great size. He clearly has the size advantage here over Lucius. Kano's taller, he weighs more, and he has a variety of martial arts attacks, including what he can do down on the mat, including the grappling, the jiu-jitsu, the catch-as-catch-can. Kano's got the strikes as well, and I would have thought that Lucius would have felt more comfortable in a striking battle, stick and move. The boxing background of Lethal Lucius might have come in handy, but of course, there's always attempts at shortcuts, like pulling the hair of Kano. He's not going to deal with it. Right back up on his feet, and these two are still talking smack at each other. Lucius back in the bigger man in the corner. Snapmare takes him over and snaps that head all the way forward, does Lethal Lucius. Bradford happy on the outside, going for a cover now. 2 count only. Both of these men have been around this region for a long time. They've seen wars in pro wrestling rings and in other combat sports venues. Oh! Pulling on the arm, looking to separate the shoulder of Kano is Lethal Lucius, and doing things like that to take away a man's striking ability, even some of his submission ability. Keep the big man on his back. It's not a bad strategy from Lethal Lucius. At least Lucius has been able to stick in this thing without the interference of his goons on the outside. Big knee coming off the top. Lucius again going for the cover. Not going to be enough now. But every time Lucius tries to get a pin, he only forces Kano to essentially bench press all of Lucius's weight off of the top, and it's going to run out the gas tank some. As is this. Kano all tied up now. He's turned into a punching bag. Was that an attempt to actually free Kano? Is that what happened there? It looked like Lucius's goon on the outside actually let the big man free. I'm sure he's got a reason for that. It certainly isn't out of the kindness of his heart. As you see now, more damage being done to that arm, more damage being done to that shoulder joint. And now is when the referee's going to have a real problem. But hey, Lou goes to the outside, still fighting his battles for himself. Not where he's supposed to be. Referee needs to get him inside the ring either way. But Lucius is not leaving. I think Lucius just isn't satisfied that Kano is beaten down enough yet to let either of these pipsqueaks on the outside take a shot at him. Kano's still got some fight left in him, using the guardrail. Back in the ring to break up the count. Keep your eyes on Kano. Lou, very satisfied with himself, and he avoided it. Not for long, as a big elbow on the outside from Kano takes Lethal Lucius down. You'll love to see it, as does everyone here. Watching MDWA action live the next time you have a chance to come join us live. We really hope that you will. Come see this action. Lucius now with a big knee, taking Kano off of the ring apron and down hard onto this gym floor. A win here tonight by Lethal Lucius would certainly serve him well if the goal was to get at Danny Blaze and that MDWA championship. But didn't sound like it tonight. Sounds like Lethal Lucius would rather let that ride for a little while, would rather not have to get in there with Danny Blaze again. Another 2 count. I've got to admit, though, Lucius has not ducked Kano. He's taken some shortcuts, sure. But he's actually had his foot on the gas the entire time, been moving forward only in taking the fight to Kano. Kano calling out, trying to get this crowd behind him here. Creates a little bit of space and gets Lou down. Kano better off keeping this in the ring where he can deliver strikes like that. Ducks underneath. Reverses. Oh, and there goes Lou. Knocked down on his hind quarters. And another big knee sends him down. Kano in control now, going for a cover. Not enough, but still the tenor of the match has changed, and Kano now with the wind at his back. And this is where I would think it becomes a factor that Lou has 2 seconds outside the ring. Which is exactly why Kano needs to keep it inside. That's not quite inside, Kano. Lou's legs on the... Oh, see? That's what happens. That's what happens when you get too close to the bounds, because Lou Crank... What is the referee doing? This referee just turned his back. Backfired nonetheless, but Kano got caught. Lou now hooking the leg. God damn it, don't let it happen like this. No! Absolutely stole one. Lethal Lucius absolutely stole a victory here. And I was wrong. It wasn't 2 people in his corner. It was effectively 3, with the referee being one of them. Who isn't going to sell out to the Bradford Exchange in the MDWA? Kano getting his due from the crowd here, lives to fight another day, but I know Kano is not happy with how Lou Crank just stole a victory. Those 2 big knees were enough to keep Lethal Lucius down. Pardon me, Lethal Lucius, of course. It was that man right there who was on his way to a victory, but the